Yo, boys, this is day 7 of self-improvement. Um, Holy shit, yeah, no, I've just clocked how much potential there is online making money. Nah, bro, I'm just getting excited thinking about it. But, things are in the works, okay? Um, yeah, no, I just deep it sometimes for so long. I just sit here and think, like, wow, there really is so much potential in today's society because oh my fuck, my AI, bro. Yeah, AI is just free money at this point. All right, if you know how to use ChatGPT, you will make money. Okay, guaranteed, because it is so fucking easy. All right, like genuinely, I've just clocked this. Like businesses a decade ago, they do anything to get technology that we have nowadays. All right, because thinking about it, right, a business maybe 5 or 6 years ago, you'd have to do everything. You'd have to set it up. You'd have to, rent a place out. You'd have to buy the stock. You'd have to, if you want to do an e-commerce business, right? This is what I'm talking about, e-commerce, right? You'd have to do all of this, and you wouldn't even get to the testing phase yet, because you'd have to buy everything first. And then if it doesn't go right, you're left with all of this stock. So AI nowadays can automate pretty much everything for you, like when it comes to generating product photos, product descriptions, making websites for you, giving you angles and video ideas for your marketing. Like genuinely, it is so free, alright? You can make money online with like a few prompts. So like for example, let's say I started a digital page, right? Let's say, right, reselling, okay, this is what I've been doing recently, all right? So reselling, right, is where you buy reps, right, of anything that is trending. So active wear like Nike clothing or AirPods or iPhones or Dyson or Legos or fragrances, luxury items, right, that would usually cost a lot of money, but as they are reps, they are really cheap, and you sell them for more as real. It's a bit unethical, I know, but if they are a good reps from a good supplier, then no one will really notice. So selling reps and reselling them for more money so you can make a profit, and then also selling the link to that supplier for other people to buy, so through a Shopify store, and then marketing it organically through TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. So basically it's like the same phrase as saying selling shovels in a gold mine, okay? So when you see someone who says, oh, I made this off of trading or dropshipping or SMA or reselling or anything, right, they are probably making money off of selling a course or anything related to that instead of actually doing it themselves, the business model. I've realized this now in the recent months because obviously I used to do dropshipping, organic dropshipping for physical products. I used to test like 1 to 3 products a month organically, running ads, not running ads, sorry, posting organic content, and it was working, I was going viral with my posts and I was making sales, but it's just not enough to be feasible long term, okay? So that's where this comes into play, right? This now that I'm trying on is a digital approach, so there's no physical stock. So dropshipping already as it is already amazing for businesses because you don't have to hold the stock. You can just ship it straight from the supplier to the customer. Whereas maybe a decade ago you'd have to buy everything yourself. So dropshipping, don't get me wrong, that is already goated, okay? If you want to start a brand through dropshipping, I'd advise using something like Calodata to find your product. The trending topic niches right now is beauty and supplements. You need to test the products by running ads, creating campaigns, creating creatives that have a good hook that relate to the audience you're trying to target. They have a CTA as well, call to action at the end, so that people actually know that it's a product that they can buy. You sell a problem, not the actual product, and you bring them to your website where you get upsells, social proof, reviews, benefits, just every like strategy that you can use, right? And I've lost my train of thought, but anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is nowadays with this digital dropshipping business model, most of it is automated because you can use AI. So there's little to no costs. It's all automated, like 100% profit margins, and it's just like little to no work per day. It's just a few typing on your keyboard. So yeah, basically, let's say I have access to a bunch of suppliers, Chinese suppliers, right? Wholesale, bulk suppliers, whatever you want to call them. I have their phone numbers, and they provide a service where you can reach out to them and buy their products, which are reps of like authentic brands. Obviously, they ship it to your house, and then yeah, you have it. You can resell it. Okay. Like, look, I got a fucking Burberry belt, yeah? Something like this, right? You'd pay, like, what, 300 for this normally? Let's say you go to a supplier and they charge $30, including shipping, all right? So what you can do with that is you can resell it for the real price on stuff like Vinted and Depop and eBay, and then take a profit. But if you want to get more automated with it and you don't want to be tied down to stock, because obviously with reselling as a business model, you have to stay with your stock at all times, because that your sales are dependent on it. If you don't want to be doing that, right, you can just sell the access to the vendor on a Shopify storefront, and then for everything on that Shopify storefront, you can just use ChatGPT for like the product images, the descriptions, as I mentioned previously. So, and it's a digital file, okay? So you've got the phone numbers on a spreadsheet or PDF file. You literally download an app on Shopify, an integrated app that sends the customer the digital file and maybe a password if you want to be secure, so that no one else can, you know, resell it or dropship it. Once they click purchase, it will get sent straight to their inbox, and you don't have to touch a thing, and there's no costs with that either, because you're not fulfilling a physical product. So basically, it's just like free fucking money at this point, because yeah, like it's just baffling my mind. All right, so like social media's leveraging for anything. All right, so basically that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm also doing other digital products as well for testing, and it's already proven to work. I'm not going to say too much on what it is, but it's already proven to work, so I'm going to keep at it but take a different approach, so hopefully I can get my slice of the money, you know. But basically, right, today I have been working with my dad in his gardening business from 9 o'clock in the morning till 4:30 p.m. I made about £80, just a little bit of bread, you know, just a bit of gardening, like mowing the lawn, cutting trees and shit, as you know, I lost my apprenticeship last week, so I'm just trying to like hustle right now until I can get another role. I have an interview for Wednesday, I think it is, yeah, with a marketing role. So I'm looking forward to that, because obviously if I get that, then I've got a job again and I can start funding my online business. But once I finished work, I went straight to the gym. I hit chest and triceps with my friends. I've just got home, made a protein shake, had some food. I've tracked my calories today, but I haven't been too anabolic because I didn't get the chance to make protein in my breakfast because I was running late. Normally I would have eggs, but yeah, so I'm lacking a bit on my protein goal. Water wise, I've already hit that. Steps wise, I'm doing pretty well today because I've been outside, probably over 5k steps today. It's currently 9 p.m. right now. I'm just going to film this video now so that I get it out of the way, as it's one of the things that I've got to do on my routine. But now I'm going to try and squeeze in 2 posts for my reselling brand, and then 2 posts for my other brand that I'm doing at the minute in the testing phase. But yeah, the reason why I started this video with such game on digital and online money is because, you know, I've just been seeing like young ass kids online making so much money from these business models. Like, I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name, but if you guys know Ahmed or something on TikTok, the guy that hops out the helicopter in most of his videos, like when he went to prom, he's only like what, 17, just turned 17, and he basically sells the vendor link. He's been doing that for a year now, and he leaked his dashboard. I've seen it on one of his videos. It was like 170k for the year, and that's all profit as well. So to see those numbers at such a young age is so inspiring, and it's what I'm chasing right now. Self-improvement, yes, that as well, but you know, the money is just always on my mind at the moment, like constantly. It's just eating me away. So, you know, I'm not gonna quit this lifestyle, alright? I'm gonna keep it pushing every single day. Sorry, I got a message. I'm going to keep it pushing every single day until I reach my goals. Hopefully, one day in a few years' time, you know, maybe I could own my dream car, which is a Lamborghini Huracan. Hopefully, I can come back to this video and think, I fucking made it, you know? But it all comes down to how much effort I put into it. Now, I'm probably going to go to bed at 11 because I got to post these videos. I haven't done them yet, but I just wanted to spit some game. Hopefully you found this video entertaining. I'm going to stop it now because it's already got to 10 minutes. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, boys. Hopefully soon I can make a video on some profits that I've made or sales. Just need to stick to my plan, you know, and keep it pushing, because there's a lot of distractions in today's world, like scrolling, you know, junk food, smoking, all of these bad habits. But like I said in one of my previous videos, you got to prioritize things that suck now but feel good later, because that is the only way to improve. Another fucking message on my screen. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys in a bit. I'll catch you tomorrow's video. What is it, day 8 of self-improvement? It's only been 8 days. I feel like an eternity. Anyways, peace.